Hi, everybody. This is Marcy.
And I'm Lisa.
Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed our little New York excursion last week. And we are back safe and sound, enjoying this wonderful fall weather. And to be into the season, we now have a butter cookie that's in the shape of a leaf, and it's just dipped in chocolate. So we'll share maybe our cooking experience again in a couple weeks as it gets closer to maybe closer to Halloween. So this is just a average butter cookie, and you can use any of the cookie cutters. You can actually even get them in the dollar store. That's what I did, and they come in different fall shapes. And you can press your butter cookie dough, or even use the slice and bakes if you want, and press it in, and just dip them in chocolate and some jimmies or sprinkles. You could have some fun with the kids for that, and you get a nice butter cookie. So that's our cookie portion
That's our
for
cookie
today.
portion of the program today.
Yes. For our Jewish friends out there, Shana Tova, Happy New Year. It's a day of renewal and starting over again. So, my question to everybody is, in this time of year, when it is a renewal time, we're getting rid of the flowers and everything. We're saying goodbye to that, and then the freshness, where the leaves start to prepare themselves for spring. So as we get towards the end of our year, what are you doing to renew yourself? What do you do for some, I'll call it self-renewal? And maybe it includes other people, maybe it doesn't, and just yourself. So what do you do for you? And you might be asking yourself or saying to yourself, I really don't do anything for myself because I don't really have the time. So I will just say this to you: you need to make the time. Even if it's 5 minutes out of your day of self reflection or meditation or reading a book, just something for you. So, my challenge to you for this week is, if you do something, what is it you do, and would love to hear about it and keep doing it. And if you haven't done anything, what could you do? What do you want to do? And start off small. Maybe it's something just 5-10 minutes out of your day that doesn't involve anything at work, family, or kids. It's just for you. Self renewal, just for you. What do you do, Lisa, for yourself?
I actually have a tradition. And
Mm-hmm.
this weekend, when you mentioned about winterizing the garden, I don't have a big garden. I'm in a townhouse, so it's really more like a little plot. But I winterize, get rid of my summer flowers, kind of take those hanging baskets in, tidy up inside. Like, I need to go through my basement and get my rake out and get that ready to go. So it's getting ready for the next season, if you will. We're leaving the one and we're heading into the next.
Oh, good. What particular are there? I don't know, because I used to have a big garden. I don't have anything anymore because I'm in a condominium, and I do miss that. What specifically do you do at this time of year?
Well, this year's going to be a little different. So I've been collaborating with a neighbor. Our gardens kind of are right next to one another. And she's not much of a gardener. And so what I've offered is I have plants that have multiplied and divided. So I'm going to be sharing with her. So what I'm going to do is dig them up from where they are right now, and I'm going to put a lot of them in the middle between our two houses, and then I have a couple other plants that I've already given her. So I'm like, it's better than throwing them away. Otherwise that's what I'd be doing. I'd be throwing those extra plants away. So they get to have a happy home. And so I'm doing that this year. I need like the hanging baskets, get rid of all of those and put them inside. And I'm going to keep the shepherd's hook out because I have Christmas decorations that I put
Okay.
up. So that'll be yet another kind of season that we'll be moving
Okay.
into sooner rather than
Yes,
later.
that's for sure. That is for sure.
But that's something that I definitely do this year, and that gives me some great pleasure because you can look around, you can really see it be a difference.
And that's a great idea. You might want to think about that. Do you share a plot of land with someone or live close to a neighbor? Maybe you don't live close to them, but you have maybe excess in plants. And I don't know, one of those goals could be, or in self renewal, is just to spruce up the neighborhood, spruce up your grounds. So, my question to you is this, because I'm thinking also about I have a patio, and some of you've seen that patio when we first started these conversations. And I'm thinking about doing some things for the fall or winter.
Hmm.
Are there any particular plants or things that you recommend or that you use? Because I know you have a small area as well that thrive in the cooler months.
Evergreens, anything with an
Oh,
evergreen.
good idea. Okay.
Um, Grocery stores will even sell them when it starts to get towards the Christmas holidays,
Mm-hmm.
where you can buy them in like little containers.
Okay.
They also have even where you can hang on your shepherd's hook, like a little basket of greens and things like that. So there's quite, but the greens tend to make it through like the weather, the rain and the
Oh,
snow.
okay. And so you keep them out even when the weather
I
is
will keep them out.
frosty?
I'll probably put them up the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I have some rituals and traditions that I do. And again, they do give me a little bit of pleasure to look around and see that done. But I'll hang them up probably like the day after Thanksgiving, like over that weekend. And then I will take them down and get rid of them maybe like the end of January.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Something to think about. I know I'm going to do that myself and look around. I think that's some great ideas that you shared. And what are some things that you could get that would last you through the fall months that you could even add some decoration to with the holidays? Don't forget Halloween. That comes first. Got to
Yes.
do our Halloween. Thanksgiving. Maybe you do decorations that I'll say are seasonal rather than by holiday. Maybe you've already put some decorations up that last through the fall and then you'll do again for winter. So, yeah, something to spruce it up because then you feel good about
Yeah.
yourself too when you look at some of those. Excuse me,
And
a
it's
little
something to
dry.
look forward
Mhm.
to, I find. And instead of saying, oh, it's going to be darker, it's going to be cold, which is, of course, true.
Mm,
But now you have some things that you know it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to put some Christmas lights up.
nice.
So I'm going to do that. I put some electric on the outside of my house.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to decorate and put some lights out there. But it gives you something to look forward to, no matter what the season or the holiday is. Just doing a little something,
Good.
and I don't go overboard.
All right. Good. Anything else that you do for just feeling good? A little bit of self renewal for yourself.
I've been trying to get back into reading again,
Mm.
so that's something that I picked up a book, and I'm going to be finishing that, and just taking some time over a weekend, just like a couple hours, and read for a while. Meditation is something that's very helpful.
Hmm.
Especially, I do struggle with anxiety. So I find for myself, breathing exercises, positive visualization, things like that also are little ways of renewal,
Okay. Good.
just to recharge your battery.
Good. I myself do meditate. I meditate every day. I used to do it 2 times a day. Now am down to once, and I do want to get back into that routine for myself of the morning and in the evening. It does help me. The other thing for myself, as the weather, I like this coolish weather. It's my favorite time of year before it gets too cold. I got a really nice bicycle last year.
Mhm.
It's still sitting in the same spot, so I really want to use that. Plus the exercise we all could use. But I do love to walk. But yeah, I'd like to start going to some trails that or a local park and do some bicycling. The reading, I am an avid reader and I've fallen back on that, so that's something. And something that I actually picked up an idea that maybe I'll share with everybody here for those of you who are readers. Today, one of my colleagues, I was just going by her desk and I noticed she had books similar to one of those, like those book boxes that people
Hmm.
have on their property.
Hmm.
Take a book,
Right.
give a book. And she started that at her desk. And it's maybe only a dozen, maybe 18 books,
Hmm.
but she'll have, I noticed she had like some mysteries and she had cookbooks and she had a little sign take a book, give a book.
Right.
And I said to her, how long have you been doing that? She says, I really just started and it's working out well because people are borrowing books and they're reading them on their lunch hour because they haven't had the time.
Right.
And I thought, what a great idea. So I told her I would bring in some books and participate with that. I say that because maybe it's something that you could start at work, or those that are watching could do at work. Just start a little library thing, and it gets people talking.
We have
It
that
gets
too at
people
work.
talking. Start a little book club.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to do. So part of the self-renewal. So your goal and my challenge to everybody out there is what are you going to do for you? And when I say that, and I know it's hard for some of us in this busy world we have of family, kids, activities, work, it's just so difficult to make time for us. But think of it this way, if you don't make time for you, you're going to end up not really giving your best and everything you've got for other people. When you feel good, it's contagious, and then you have more energy and you're better rested to make a difference in other people's lives, including your own family and friends.
Definitely.
So-
if you don't recharge your own
Oh
battery,
my goodness.
then it's spent, and then you're no good to anyone else.
Absolutely agree with that. So set yourself a goal. It doesn't have to be big. Like I said, it could be, I'm just going to take 5 minutes to stand outside, or maybe take a little walk, or any of the things that we talked about. Think about, what is it you used to do? You used to do on a regular basis, and maybe if just are falling short with it because of the time factor. Maybe it's just going to get a massage that you haven't had forever, or even you've never had one,
Right.
just to feel good. It's not something you need to do every day, of course, but just something for you. You deserve it. So whatever it is you're going to do, make a commitment to yourself. Decide what that is, write it down, and just schedule it like you would any of your appointments. You go to the dentist, you go to the doctor because it's important to you. You may even go to get your hair done because it's important to you. Well, whatever you do for self-care, whether it's reading a book or taking a walk, it's important for you. So please write it down. And if you do anything that's fun or different, we'd love to hear about it.
Definitely.
Please share it with us and let us know what you're doing. Or if it's just a challenge for you to do something, let us know that too. So then in future conversation, we can talk about, how do you really do this? How do we fit it in our day and into our regular everyday routine? So it's as easy as brushing your teeth in the morning, and we'll talk about that. So any final words or thoughts
Nope.
for this week?
Take
Lisa?
care of you.
Take care of you. I think that's a bumper sticker moment. Take care of you. So next week, we'll continue the conversations and start to talk about some of the challenges that we are faced with as we approach very quickly the holiday season. Balancing, work-life balance. How do we get it all done? I know it might be silly for me to ask this question as we just approach October, but have you made your Christmas list yet? Have you made your holiday list? Maybe not. You're thinking, oh my goodness, we just got to October. But I am serious about, I'm not telling you that you have to go shopping for it, but when you start with a little plan and you put down some goals, make your list, it's one less thing you have to worry about last minute. So we'll talk more about that next week. So I hope everybody has a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
Bye.